Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of Cork and Board. Now, with COVID-19 happening, of course, a lot of us are stuck into our homes, and I thought, you know what? Let's spice up the day a bit. Let's have a different meal other than dinner with all of our stuff. So we are going into brunch, and brunch, of course, evokes mimosas, and mimosas means sparkling wine. So to go with that, we have this lovely bottle of Charme, which is a Crément de Bordeaux, which is to say a sparkling wine from the Bordeaux region. Should be for some nice tasting. We are going to be having this with eggs supreme, which is sort of my personal take on eggs Atlantic, and it's a little over the top. We are then going to try this actually with two ways of having this Crément. We are going to have it first on its own, straight up, and then we're going to have it again as a mimosa. Should be for some good tasting. Let's dive on in. Now, Egg Supreme, one of the great things about it is that beyond the fried eggs, all of your ingredients are fresh. You don't need to cook them, you just need to assemble them and slice them. And all it is some fresh bread, some tomatoes, some onions, some fresh avocado, and some smoked salmon. So to start, you just put your bread down on the board, give it a nice buttering. If the bread's still fresh out of the oven like this was, it'll melt on its own quite nicely. Next, layer over your smoked salmon. Just one layer per slice. Next, you want to put down your tomatoes and your red onions. This is going to create a nice little heat barrier between the salmon and the eggs so that the salmon doesn't get cooked beyond its regular. Now put your eggs on top and then season them with some lovely salt and pepper. Finally, you want to add in just a few little bits of sliced avocado, and your entire dish is ready to go. Now for sparkling wine, as soon as that cage comes off, there's a risk of the cork blowing, so you want to cover it with a cloth of some sort. To uncork, grab the cork and then twist the bottle with your other hand. This will give you a lot more leverage, and you get that lovely pop, and now you're ready to pour without losing any sparkling wine. Alright guys, that was a pretty quick and painless meal make, but now it's time for the fun part. We get to see how this lovely Crément goes. Those bubbles are coming up nice and slowly, and see how everything tastes together. First, the Crément on its own. Very refreshing, very lovely. Getting a hint of like a pear note in this, which is quite nice. It's something that you would expect from something with Chardonnay grapes in it. Now, for the eggs. Wow, I forgot how savory that dish was. Lovely, savory but soft. The tomato does a nice work on the balancing act, so does the red onion, the smoked salmon comes through, the egg comes through, the avocado comes through, all very good. Second tasting, just the Crément. Interesting. It's almost like a washing factor. It just takes everything, your flavor, and just flushes it straight down your throat so that your palate feels cleansed, you're ready for the next go. Now, that is using the carbonation to cut through the fat, and that is straight up just the Crément. Now, we're next going to add in a little bit of orange juice to turn this into a lovely mimosa. Let's try this again. A lot softer, obviously, but the acidity from the orange juice and the carbonation from the Crément, they still like to shine through. They're still making things work. Second pass on our lovely eggs. I'm getting a lot more of the egg this time around, a little bit more of the salmon as well. Oh, and that's a lovely pairing. The mimosa factor, it softens the alcohol, it softens the carbonation a bit, and it lets those flavors in the dish really start to shine through and make things work. You know what? I'm really looking forward to this. I know my family's looking forward to having a lovely brunch while we're all trapped in COVID-19. I hope you guys are all staying safe out there. Please remember, guys, this is no laughing matter. Keep yourselves indoors. Don't go out if you don't have to. And social distance, please, guys. We're going to get overrun otherwise. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for the next episode. Take care, everyone.